What's up, brothers and sisters? Your brother G World 7_D. I meant to make a video yesterday, but excuse my throat. I didn't feel I was ready to do it yet. But I also went to the show, see the movie about the black air pilot who fought in the Forgotten War, the Korean War. So I went to see that movie yesterday. Went to the show. So that movie, man, I didn't get back until around 3:30. So the movie's a little bit over 2 hours, but I stayed to the end, and I just drove around a little bit. But I'm here, and I'm gonna make this quick video. But yeah, I went to see the movie yesterday, so I was hoping to push my video out, but I didn't. But here's a book, Maya, Art and Architecture. All right. Now, when you listen to a lot of these white historians, read a lot of them, they try to minimize the great knowledge and skill of our ancient ancestors here in America. They built things in a grandiose type of way and structure here in America. So everything's very grandiose, very grand, very big that were built here in America. But when you listen to these white scholars, they will always try to knock them down, say they weren't intelligent enough to do it, and that European whites had to come over there and give them the knowledge to do something, which is sick. But that is the mindset that you get from most of these white, bigoted European scholars, man. Instead of giving credit where credit's due, you're just a slave from West Africa. And I keep telling brothers and sisters, don't. Get out of there. Once you start studying the real deal, you will see you unlock that key to the land of greatness, and you will realize what your people have done globally, but particularly here in the Americas. Now, I want to show you this, and I want to emphasize this real quick. I'm going to go to page 66. All right? And you listen to these goofy-ass white historians, they make you sick. All right? What I'm going to show you, you often hear them talking about how the ancients played in ball courts. Man, these are large-ass fields. All right? These are large-ass fields. And you see little rings on the side. I don't know if you can see on that side, but this one, little ring where they had to get the ball through. But this is a large-ass field. This is not no ball court. Like when they say ball court, makes it sound like they're in a basketball court. No, they play in large type of football-sized fields. All right? So these are great athletic brothers and sisters during them ancient times. All right? I'm going to read this real quick. All right? To the west of the Castillo lies the great ball court, the largest in all ancient Mesoamerica. The reliefs and paintings that articulate both the court itself and associated buildings describe the sacred founding of the city and its supernatural charter. Furthermore, the great ball court was seen as the service from which the maize gods could be renewed and resurrected time after time. As large as a football field, as large as a U.S. football field, the great ball court may not have been designed for mere mortar play, making contact with its rings straight up from the playing field would have deified typical play. In fact, the use of the structure may well have been symbolic. Now, I'm going to stop there. All right, and I'm going to read this part right here, a little bit of it, if I can get it clear in here. And let's see if I can come in, zoom in. Bam. You see the large ass type of football field I showed you a little earlier. All right, this is not no ball court like it's a basketball court. As large as an American football field, the great ball court, with these goofballs keep saying ball court, at Chichen Itza dwarfs human participants, for whom driving a ball through its high and small rings would have been nearly impossible. 3 huge panels feature scenes of victory and sacrifice along each of the sloping walls at eyes level. But look at this. This is a football field. They built things in a grandiose scale. This is not no little simple little ball court. The way they say it, ball court. It's not ball courts. That's a large-ass football field, man. And this is at Chichen Itza too. Look at the damn design. Look at the design. This is at Chichen Itza too. Alright? I want to show you a few other things. I want to show you that was over here in the Mesoamerica. I don't know if I showed this. I've told you that the various different types of structures that were built here in the Americas, man. It wasn't one type of structure. There was so many different various types of structures that were built here. Our great ancestors built, just build. Now, I don't know if I showed you this one, because I want to emphasize about the ancient gardens that were here. I don't know if I showed you this, but you see the trees are growing up. I might have mentioned this in another one, but I want to show you the one with the Great Causeway. But you see the trees right there coming up over here. But you was able to walk right through here with the gardens on this side and this side, small little gardens. But now, since the stuff has not been kept up, it's starting to grow in. But they had ancient gardens over here, beautiful gardens that were very trimmed up and led a long causeway to the river and to the monuments. Now you see a lot of stuff has not been kept up over the years. It started to be trees that started trying to grow and take over it. These structures are very, very, very sophisticated. In fact, they're way more sophisticated than the ones over in Egypt, man. When you look at these doggone structures, they just blow you away. They just blow me away, man. The structures the designs are so very different compared to the ones in Egypt, how they're built. These are so beautifully designed, man, more shape and more of a carving type shape to them, and more of a sort of like an aerodynamic sort of design compared to a basic design. You know. But these designs in here are off the charts, man, that you find here in Mesoamerica. You know. But that's what I really want to highlight in this video right quick, is to show you that the great structures that our ancestors built, and many of them were right off the lake or the river. We built structures here in the Americas. We built castles over in Europe. All right, we did that all over the planet. But we have to understand that you got to stop thinking that you're just a slave from Africa, because that's what these white devils want you to think. All right, they have basically stolen our history, taken everything and just whiten it up. They just whiten everything up. And they continue to do this, and they will continue to do this as long as you let them do that. So I'm going to basically end this video. I just wanted to make a quick video on this issue. I haven't made a video probably over in a week, so I'm going to make sure I get something on there. But I just wanted to make sure and let you know that our history is right in our face, man. Our history is right in our face, and we just need to recapture and take every damn thing back, man. Because if we don't do that, we are continuing to allow people just to steal our history and steal our identity, steal our total self-worth. And we are more than some damn slaves. You have to understand that. You must understand that. You must comprehend that. And I'm telling you this over and over again. I'm going to continue to hammer on this because it needs to be said. This is our history. We need to understand our history. Now, you've seen his image in color. All right. Our history, we need to take hold of and take everything back. Everything back. Because if we don't do that, man, like I said before, we're just going to be caught up in some type of abyss where we don't know, not only we don't know who we are, but other people are going to continue to steal our stuff and then steal our identity. You can't keep allowing people to do that. And it just tells you how so many people hate our black asses, man. But we need to start loving who we are and loving our greatness and what our ancestors built on this planet. All right, so I'm going to basically finish this video right here. It's a short one, about 10 minutes or something. But I want to make sure to get this out for you to understand that we were all over the world. We traveled the world, man. And before I leave, I can show you a little this image of this book right here. I may get to it soon. It's Scotia, Egyptian Queen of the Scots. It talks about how Scotland, the British Isles, were discovered and founded by the Egyptians. So, it's just some more information out there I want to throw out. And I just want to do that quick video. And I want you to tell you brothers and sisters, be safe. Because you got a lot of fools out here spend all their damn money on one day, 1 or 2 days of the year, which is sick, man. All right, then. Peace and love, brothers and sisters. Out.